Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement. That has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be...
Well, I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself scored 2 second-half goals, but I can never forget the scenes when the home fans started applauding him. The moment when even the worst of enemies had to admire what he did on that night.
It was an extraordinary sight. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Khan gets it away. De Bruyne. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nesta. Tries to play it through. And the finish! And he's done it! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And here's Forlan.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Forlan.
Forlan really was well marshalled.
Oh, they could be caught out here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Cleared without complication. Pass somewhat off target. Half an hour played now. Really defending. Iniesta bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's Ronaldinho! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
FC Nassaf are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, that has not gone well. Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Iniesta plays a sharp little ball here.
2 added minutes.
Scholes. And it's Messi. Played out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling! And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the...
Ronaldinho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Iniesta. Iniesta. For Xavi Alonso. Gilberto Silva. And it's Messi. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Xavi Alonso. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's in on chance! Goal! AC Milan are all square. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution.
FC Nassaf can now introduce the first of their substitutes. This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Robertson receives it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Scholes. Searching pass he's played there. Milan have it back and can go again. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And they've got rid. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, no joy this time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Forlan.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Here's a chance! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a...
And a chance! He's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
There will be 5 minutes.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played. Albert Ferrer. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Gerrard. And that's that. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Forlan. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Iniesta making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has.
Shot at goal! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he finish? Goal! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
First quarter of an hour gone. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Now it's Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. A probing pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Iniesta. Now it's Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that has not gone well. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Forlan. And this is Messi. Great vision. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Xavi Alonso. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Xavi Alonso. Scholes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good ball. It's Fulham! Just cruising. They are cruising. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, there's a probing ball. Scholes succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Rafael Leao. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. To that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the set. So we're up and running. Milan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger.
Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
That is ended up in no man's land. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He's shifting through the gears here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ambitious ball here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Xavi Alonso. Iniesta. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Iniesta. Howson deals with that comfortably. And the finish! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Schmeichel claims comfortably. And that is as far as they're going to go. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Iniesta. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. It's played through for him. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Iniesta. Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Davis cuts out the pass. Xavi Alonso. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0. It's Fulham! Fulham! That is a beauty! A finish right from the top draw. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible.
And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And this is Messi. And he's quick to get it clear again. Hakimi plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance to shoot! And he hits the net! The second half off to a spectacular start! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's on it, can he get away? Iniesta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Forlan. Now that looks a decent ball. He's beaten the last man. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Iniesta. Looks across and plays it in. Howson tries to clear. Floated through. Baresi cuts it out. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. So much time and space here. Forlan! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, takes the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Beckenbauer picks it up from the goal kick. Great vision. And this is Forlan. He's onside. He's picked his way through. Howson gets rid without sophistication. Knocks it out wide. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mateus. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is that. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Forlan taking it.